Okay, let's get it. All right, guys, today we got a big one today with Cathie Wood. But if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Rod the Water God. I give you up-to-date information on crypto news and coins that are about to boom, okay? So if you like hearing about crypto news, coins that are about to boom, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, okay, guys? So today, guys, we're going to get into what Cathie Wood insane prediction for 2022. We're gonna go over what she says and go over the market. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion and we're gonna see if we can make a play. All right, let's get it.
Well, today we have a very different point of view once again about what's going on out there. And so that's why we do these videos, and I will get into that in a moment. First, I'd like you to alert you to a blog that I wrote in mid-December. It's on our website, and it goes into why we believe that innovation is in deep value territory, and goes through and refutes a lot of what we believe are the myths out there about innovation. We believe that COVID-19, the coronavirus crisis, accelerated the shift towards the innovation platforms around which we have based all of our research. And I'm going to give you a few examples of that in a minute. I do want you to know that, of course, we've been through a very difficult time since the significant rotation from growth into value started nearly a year ago in mid-February. And I want you to know that we're in there with you between the company and ARC funds, which are more than half of my IRA, and the significant percentage of my total net worth. We're all in, and my conviction couldn't be higher that the innovation that has been evolving and was accelerated coming out of the coronavirus crisis is unstoppable, and the convergence between and among the 14 different technologies that we are researching, that convergence is underway now and is causing and will continue to cause explosive growth, really the likes of which we haven't seen in our lifetimes. And when I say explosive growth, I mean when it comes to those innovation platforms, they're going to cause a lot of problems for the underlying economy, the traditional world order. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in a moment. So what has happened is in the early stages of the coronavirus, when I was doing those videos, we had algorithms and quantitative strategies focused on just a few variables. They were at that time cash burn and cash cushion. And a lot of our stocks did not have big cash cushions and were burning cash, especially in the genomic space. And they were taken down by 75%, many of them, in a month, just in a month, 3 weeks to a month. And of course, that was the wrong answer. The algorithms got it wrong, and that there was a massive head fake, caused a lot of consternation for the quantitative strategies out there, because, of course, genomics was a big part of the solution to a problem we were facing in the coronavirus. What has riled the market in the last week or so is Fed minutes being released suggesting that the Fed is going to become more aggressive at raising interest rates, perhaps sooner than many expected, maybe in the March timeframe. Now, what we believe has happened here is that the Fed, having suggested that inflation was transitory at the beginning of the coronavirus, was becoming concerned when it saw CPI inflation, headline inflation, year over year at 6.8%. And it does not want to be blamed for inflation being sustained and certainly not moving out of control. We think this is a bit of jawboning here. We think that some of the economic statistics that I'm going to share with you in a bit, the Fed knows very well. And those statistics suggest that inflation is indeed transitory. But on the off chance, and I'm sure there's a big debate going on at the Fed, there are going to be some Fed governors and Fed presidents who are looking at statistics and are citing some that are still on their way up. There are others who are going to be citing statistics that are on their way down, but they want to err on the side of hawkishness or being too tight right now, certainly from a jawboning point of view, because they don't want inflation to continue to escalate. We see M2 growth still around that 13% range, having peaked at 27% in March of 2020. So the deceleration is there, although it's leveled out at 13%. And what we think is quite significant is this concept of velocity, which means that money growth is faster than GDP growth. That velocity going down, we think is beginning to reassert itself, which would be anti-inflationary. Again, we have to wait for more statistics to make sure we're right on that. But we do think that M2 growth is higher than GDP growth, which means velocity is continuing to go down. If velocity were starting to go up, meaning the rate at which money turns over in the economy, if that were starting to go up, that would be an inflationary signal. We're not seeing that. In the crypto markets, we're seeing a correction. They are starting to succumb to what we're seeing in the equity market, which is this strike against technology, growth, innovation. We think that's going to be short-lived. We think that we're in a period of innovation that was the dream in the late 90s. But those companies were vaporware. They were based on nothing but eyeballs. We have real revenues. We have incredible growth rates. And if we're right and the economy has an inventory problem, then our growth rates are going to look far superior to anything you'd find in the value space. And we are really looking forward to that.
All right, so there you go. There's Cathie Wood and how she predicts her innovation. Guys, leave me a comment and let me know what you think about that, okay? I kind of agree with what she's saying. I kind of see it being bullish towards the middle of 2022. Just my feeling. So, but I would love to hear your opinion on what you think, what Cathie Wood says, and what coins that you think that you're going to be invested in if it was a big push, okay? Me, the coins I would definitely suggest is, like you guys said, the IOTA. Definitely Ethereum and Bitcoin. I can't, go further from those. And that's about it for this one, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.